Hi, this is Water and Air 1111 and I'm here with another video. Thank you to everyone who's been watching, liking, commenting, subscribing to my video and to my channels. Thank you so much for the support and everyone who's been getting personal readings from me through my website and through Instant Go. Thank you again for the support, and it's been great being able to help you and clarify things for you. So before we get into this reading, I just wanted to say, reminder, the live readings will be this Sunday, April 1st. So it's going to be from 12 p.m. Eastern to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's only 4 hours, but it's going to be 30-minute sessions are available. And this is a trial thing for me to see what it's, if this is something that you guys are wanting and that works for me as well. So yeah, that's why I didn't open it up to like the whole week or anything like that. So it'll be 4 hours. The link that you need to purchase is in the description. I priced it at $40, but I'm doing 50% off because, again, this is a bit of a new adventure for me, so it'll be just $20 for 30 minutes. So if you're interested in getting a live personal reading from me one-on-one, the link for that is in the description. You'll be able to choose the spread that you want to receive from me and list all of your information there. The live reading would be through Skype, so make sure that that is something you have an account with so that you can sign in. You can add me before the reading, and then we can go ahead and get started on Sunday. And then after Sunday, I think I'll have a better idea of, if this works for me, how I can integrate this to my own schedule. Personally, my schedule has been changing a lot lately, so I just want to make sure that this is something that I could do and really commit to and have regular times for. So those of you who are interested, feel free to purchase. And if the time zones don't work, because I know I have some people who are in non-US countries, and so the time zones can be tricky. If that's the case for you, feel free to reach out to me and I can see if we can work something out if you're really interested in getting a one-on-one with me live. Okay, so now let's get into the midweek reading. I feel like the energy has been so draining lately, and I feel like it hasn't been this palpable for a while, actually. I feel like I'm just I feel like I'm empathic already, but I feel like I'm just super picking up on everyone's emotions, everyone's feelings, and like if someone isn't vibrating high, I'm just feeling that, and it's just causing me like pain. So let me know if you guys are experiencing anything similar. It's very draining, it's very tiring, plus everything else that of course comes with life. It's a lot of stuff to deal with, so I feel like that's been going on a lot these past few days, and I also feel like there's a lot of things coming to an end. I know within my own life there's several things that I see that are ending, that are cycling down to start something new and better for the path that I need to be on, which is of course great, but it's just kind of like taking a pause and seeing, wow, this is something that needs to end anyways. So yeah, a lot of endings going on, and I think that's just a carryover from, the spring equinox, and then we have the full moon on Saturday, so everything just feels like it's culminating to a point. So let me know if you guys are feeling this. So for the reading itself, what I'm going to do, this is going to be for the Divine Masculine. I'm going to be using the Romance Angels cards to see where the Divine Masculine are at. But before doing that, I'm going to use my tarot cards just to see basically what's on the mind of the Divine Masculine. What are they thinking about? And then what are they thinking about from their kind of 3D life versus the Romance Angel stacks for how they're thinking from their more emotional standpoint. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started and see what's going on. And I've also been getting a lot of high-pitched ear ringing, and in both mainly my right ear, but also a little bit my left ear. And it will just come like as I'm doing something, And I feel like it's my divine masculine coming through. Like if it's something that he's not liking, then I get this sharp ringing and I'm just like, ow, okay, stop it. And I've just had a lot of signs and synchronicity. So let me know if you guys are getting that too. And like, yeah, just realizing more signs and synchronicities are just kind of crazy. And I saw like another kind of divine masculine doppelganger. So that's always like surprising. Okay, so what's going on with the divine masculine? What's on their minds? What are they thinking about? Divine masculine collective. What are they thinking about? What's in their mind? What's in their head? Divine masculine collective. What's on their mind? What's in their head? What are they thinking? Okay, so what's going on in the mind of the divine masculine? What are they actually thinking about? Divine. Okay. What are the divine masculine thinking about right now? Okay. What are the divine... The energy... I'm just going to try and break this up a little bit. What are the divine masculine thinking about? Okay. So... I think I'm going to get one more card on what are the divine masculine thinking about. Wow, okay. Wow, this was bottom of the deck for the third and the fourth card. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. So with the Hierophant as the bottom of the deck, divine masculine are thinking about, I feel like they're thinking about responsibilities. Could also definitely be commitment, marriage, that type of thing, but I think it's like responsibilities. They're thinking about what they need to do for themselves, what other people need them to do, if they have to take care of someone, what they need to do in relation to family, friends, job, what other people want them to do, responsibilities, who's giving them these responsibilities, why, and what responsibilities they personally feel they need to complete. Excuse me. So let's look at the cards. So again, these are for what the divine masculine, what's basically on their mind, what's occupying their thoughts right now. So the first card that we got was the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Page of Pentacles, they're thinking about manifesting things. Divine Masculine, they're thinking about what it is, what their goals are, what they want to achieve, how they can achieve those things. Like, what are the, this is almost like, I need to, like, if you want to buy a house. So before you actually can get to the point where you buy a house, you have to have enough money to make a down payment. You have to research where you want to live. You have to look at the house. You have to have the house inspected. So I feel like this is a divine masculine. They're thinking about their long-term goals and the short-term kind of steps that will get them from A to Z. Yeah, and I feel like divine masculine, they're dealing with like, I mean, divine masculine and everyone is also always dealing with other energies in their own energy, but I feel like Divine Masculine are dealing with separating what's their own energy versus what's someone else's energy. What are the things they want to achieve versus what are the things that other people want them to achieve. So let's get a clarifying here. Why is this Page of Pentacles here for the Divine Masculine for what's in his thoughts? Why is this Page of Pentacles here for the Divine Masculine? Page of Wands. So yeah, like I said, Divine Masculine, they're thinking about getting to their goal. They're thinking about the little manifestations, the little things they need to do in order to get to their ultimate long-term goal. And it's being clarified by the Page of Wands. So they're really thinking of things that they're passionate about, the things that they really want to achieve in life, the things that they really want to start and do. Yeah, thinking about all of the new beginnings that they're wanting to do and like how to make the things they're passionate about, how to make that really happen. And the bottom of the deck for that was, yeah, the Fool. The new beginnings that they want to have to get them to the goals that they want to achieve. How are they going to get there? So the next card we got for the kind of mindset, the thoughts of the Divine Masculine is Six of Wands. So kind of with the same vein, they're thinking about how to achieve victory, how to get to the place where they want to be, how to overcome struggles to find success, to achieve their goals. So they know they have to make these small manifestations, reach these small kind of levels, steps of each goal in order to get to their ultimate goal. But they're also thinking about, you know, what is it going to feel like when I finally get there? I want this success. How do I get there? So why else is the Six of Wands here for what the Divine Masculine are thinking about? Four of Wands. And this also came out as one of the main four cards that I drew, that I shuffled for. So with Four of Wands clarifying the Six of Wands, Divine Masculine, they're thinking about success. They're thinking about the victory that they want to have, for sure. But they're thinking about the stability that it's going to give them. They're thinking about, again, what it's going to feel like, the celebration that they're going to have when they finally reach the success, when they finally reach the goal that they're trying to achieve. When you cross the finish line, what is it going to feel like? What is the celebration going to be like? How is it going to improve my life for the better? Stability. Now, for some of you, Divine Masculine, this definitely has to do with thinking about what a successful relationship would be like. What would that feel like? What would that successful marriage be like? For others of you, it is just that feeling of when I finally achieve my goal, what is that going to feel like? How is that going to change my life? How is that going to make things better for me? And the bottom of the deck for that is the Moon. So as you're thinking about these things, I feel like you're tapping into like your, almost like tapping into like insight from your higher self, and almost like getting a premonition or something of like, I know once I finally get there, it's going to feel like this. I know, kind of like, almost like a premonition, like tapping into the feeling of what it's actually going to be like once you get to the success, once you get to the victory that you want. Also, I'm getting, for others of you with this Moon card as the bottom of the deck, you may be dreaming about these things. You may be dreaming about whatever this thing is that you are trying to achieve. What is that going to be like? Almost like having fantasies about it. you know, what am I going to be like? What is it going to be like? What is it going to do for me? So the next card that we got is the Four of Cups. So with the Four of Cups, again, as the mind of the kind of mind space of the Divine Masculine, you're thinking about how almost like how you're not, I don't want to say that you're not invested in things and your surroundings, but you're thinking about how bored you are. You're thinking about how you're not satisfied with things, how you're disinterested, how you're just kind of going through the motions regarding certain things in your life. And again, this could be for various things. It doesn't necessarily have to be about your divine feminine. But there are things in your life that you are just not interested in anymore, but you're still surrounded by them. And you're thinking about how disinterested you are in something despite having to do it. And this is taking me back to the bottom of the deck being the Hierophant card. Like I said, responsibility. So there may be some responsibility you're having, some duty that you have that you aren't really into. So it could be a job that you're not feeling really into anymore. You're just kind of doing it because you've been doing it, but you're not really emotionally invested. It could be a person, a friendship, a relationship that you're with that you're not really invested in. And you're thinking about how you don't want to be involved with it anymore. So let's get a card, Divine Masculine. Why is this Four of Cups here for what the Divine Masculine are thinking about? Why is this Four of Cups? Yep, like I said, there's something you're not wanting to be invested in anymore. Something you don't care to be connected to anymore, but you're still doing. We got Three of Pentacles in reverse. That's something you're not wanting to work towards or put any effort for. We also have the Strength card. So you're trying to, it's like you are disengaging, but you're still there. So you're trying to be strong and kind of like persevere. But at the same time, you're not wanting to work towards it. So it's like one foot in the door, one foot out the door. And the bottom of the deck for that, the Star reversed. You're not wanting to heal the situation. You're not wanting to work towards the situation. You're one foot in the door, one foot out the door. That's like the best way to describe it. And you're thinking about whatever the situation is in your life and thinking about how you, almost like how you want to leave, but you're not leaving. So the last card that we got for the what the Divine Masculine are thinking about right now is the Four of Wands. So again, remember we had the other Four of Wands clarifying the Six of Wands. So this Four of Wands is, again, about stability, could be about marriage in terms of connection, relationship to others, and celebration. So I feel like this is, again, Divine Masculine is thinking about things that they're committed to in their life. So again, this doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It definitely could be, but you're thinking about the things you're committed to, the things you're tied to. Responsibilities, again, with this Hierophant card. And you're thinking about, you know, what are the things that I'm connected to? What are the things that I feel almost married to? And why is that? The last two cards we got was the Four of Wands, and we just went over the Four of Cups. So are there things that you're married to, that you're connected to, that you don't want to, you don't feel emotionally fulfilled to, you've kind of emotionally disengaged from. So let's get a clarifying card for this Four of Wands. So why is this Four of Wands here for what the Divine Masculine Collective are thinking about? Why is this Four of Wands here for what the Divine Masculine are thinking about? Why is this Four of Wands for what the Divine Masculine? Two of Wands in reversed. So yeah, it's like there's something you're married to that you are emotionally disengaged from, but at the same time, it's preventing you from going your own way. It's delaying you from taking on your own path because you're married to something that you don't necessarily want to be. And the bottom of the deck, Five of Wands. There's a lot of Wands energies going on here. So for some of you Divine Masculine who are fire signs, this may especially be your situation, or may resonate especially with you. So a Five of Wands is the bottom of the deck. It's like you're married to or committed to something in your life that is preventing you from going your own way and is creating conflict in your life. Whatever this thing that you're married to is, you're kind of having to push and pull with whatever that person or energy is, because it's preventing you from going your own way. So maybe sometimes you take more of the lead and you try to pull back from, but then it's like it's something you are connected to. It's something that you don't feel like you can disengage from. You feel a certain responsibility regarding it. And so it creates a bit of a conflict within you, and could also be a conflict with whatever this person or energy situation is in your life. Okay, so that is what the Divine Masculine are thinking right now, what's in their headspace. So I'm just going to pause here, clear the cards, and then we'll go to the Romance Angels deck. Okay, so now I'm back with the Romance Angels cards, and I'm going to be using them just to kind of see where the Divine Masculine are at right now in terms of their feelings and emotional standpoint right now. So what the Divine Masculine Collective right now in terms of their emotional standpoint, their feelings from their heart chakra, where are they at? Where the Divine Masculine right now in terms of their feelings, emotional standpoint. Okay. So we have three cards. So the first one is separation. There we go, separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon, so there definitely could be some of you who are separated from your, some Divine Masculine who are separated from their Divine Feminine right now, and who are really thinking and feeling that emotion a lot. The next card we got is children. Your love life is being affected by children. So again, some of you may be dealing with the children you have right now, or having thoughts about children, because it definitely seems like stability, connections, things you're currently connected to, married to in some type of way, not necessarily like marriage, but you could be just relationships with others, are on your mind. So having children come up could be if you have children with someone else, that's on your mind. Or also if you have some type of child wound, something from your childhood that you are dealing with, something that makes you feel like a child again, almost a bit restricted, I'm feeling. That could be coming up, like childhood wounds, how you were raised was developing. It was affecting you and impacted your development, basically. And then the last card we got is the past life relationships. so you have known each other before, so you are feeling definitely a connection with your twin flame, of course, and you're feeling almost like a bit longing for them, longing for your divine feminine, feeling like so an otherworldly kind of comfort and magnetic attraction to your divine feminine. So let's use the Crystal Vision Tarot just to clarify these and see what else is coming through. So why is this separation card here for how the Divine Masculine are feeling from an emotional standpoint right now? Six of Cups. So yeah, Divine Masculine, you're feeling separate from this person. You feel this connection to from a person from your past who you're no longer with. So for those of you who are in separation, you are kind of longing for your divine feminine. You're longing for your divine feminine who maybe you are no longer in contact with or just have some type of separation from right now. And the bottom of the deck for that was the King of Wands. So you're longing for someone who you feel a lot of passion and desire for. So a lot of you may be having a lot of like physical or like sexual type of feelings, have a lot of passion coming up for your divine feminine right now, especially those of you who are separated. And let's use my Rider-Waite deck just to get another clarifier on that. So why else is this separation card here for how the Divine Masculine are feeling emotionally? Why else is this? Yep. Ace of Cups. You're wanting to renew something with someone from your past with your twin flame. And we have Queen of Pentacles. You're wanting a renewal. You're wanting to have a caring relationship with and a equal give and take, where you take care of them, they take care of you in terms of a relationship. But the person that you're wanting this with, you're separated from. Bottom of the deck, like I said, you're wanting this renewal. You're wanting to start a new beginning to kind of end this separation right now. So let's go on to the next card, which was children. Your love life is being affected by children. So those of you who part of your connections and relationships involve your actual children, you are thinking about those children. You're thinking about how you are being a parent to them, how you interact with them. For others of you, you're thinking about your childhood, how you were raised as a child, your relationship with your parents in that sort of sense, and how your childhood kind of developed you and carried you through to the rest of your life and maybe impacted you in both maybe positive and negative ways. So why is this children card here for how the Divine Masculine are feeling emotionally? Okay, so we have King of Swords in reversed. Okay, so we have King of Swords in reverse. So with this King of Swords in reverse, I feel like this is dealing with lies. The King of Swords upright is very truthful and honest and just. King of Swords in reverse, dealing with someone who's not truthful, who could be lying to you, or some type of lies are coming up. So I feel like there could have been some type of realization either around your own childhood Divine Masculine or regarding the children you currently have. Now, bottom of the deck for that was the Ten of Cups, so it definitely has to do with a family. So I don't know if there's some type of almost like revelations that are occurring regarding your own childhood and maybe seeing how the things that you thought were making up a perfect family weren't really that perfect. In terms of maybe perception of your parents' relationship and how that impacted you. Or for those of you who with children, there could be some type of, I just keep thinking like deception regarding a child. Um, a child being yours, and I don't think that's for everyone. I think that's for like a small number of people. But there's definitely some revelations regarding children, your own childhood, or your own children going on. So let's get a card from the Rider-Waite deck. And I'm going to shuffle, but see, we're already getting the Seven of Swords popping up. So why else is this Children card here for the kind of emotional standpoint of the Divine Masculine right now? Oof. Okay, so we have the Chariot. Okay, so for those of you who aren't dealing with some type of secret coming up, some type of family secret coming up, others of you are just feeling really ready, really wanting children, wanting to have children, feeling like that's something you want to pursue, that's something you really want. Yep, Six of Swords. So some of you Divine Masculine are just feeling like you're ready to have a family, ready to have children, ready to be the father that you want to be. Others of you are dealing with some type of revelation regarding your childhood, regarding maybe the children that you currently have, and you're kind of dealing with the ramifications of that. So let's go to the last card, which was the past life relationship. So you have known each other before. And I feel like this is definitely one that's for your Divine Feminine. We already got that you were feeling separation from your Divine Feminine and wanting to renew the relationship. And you're wanting to be really caring and almost like doting on your Divine Feminine. So this coming up again definitely makes sense. So why is this past life relationship card here for how the Divine Masculine are feeling from in a type of emotional, heart-based standpoint? Yep, Three of Swords. So it's like you're feeling separation, Divine Masculine. You're feeling pain, and it's like the more you awaken to how drawn you are to your Divine Feminine, the more pain you feel, for those of you especially who are in separation, for those who have some type of separation going on or some type of distance between the two of you. And again, we have the King of Wands, so it's like you're feeling all this passion and desire and longing again for your Divine Feminine, but at the same time, it's like the more you feel into that, the more you want to renew the relationship, but the more you feel the separation that's existing right now. So let's get a card from the Rider-Waite. So why is this past life relationship here for the emotional standpoint of the Divine Masculine? Yep, Eight of Wands. So Divine Masculine, again, you're feeling that longing and draw towards your Divine Feminine, which makes you feel the separation, but it also makes you want to reach out and contact your Divine Feminine. And it's interesting because Eight of Wands is about fast communication, and we're in Mercury retrograde right now, which is where we get a lot of delays in communications. Let me know if you guys have been experiencing that. I definitely have. But yeah, you're wanting to reach out and you're wanting to communicate to your Divine Feminine. And bottom of the deck, Magician. So it's like, yeah, you're wanting to manifest communication. You're wanting to manifest a way to get back in contact from your Divine Feminine, who you're feeling separation from. Definitely feeling separation from. And you're wanting to renew things with your Divine Feminine. Okay, so that is the midweek reading, kind of a what's the Divine Masculine thinking, plus how are they feeling from a more emotional standpoint. Let me know if this resonated with you. Again, the link for the live readings will be in the description box. So it's Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern to 4 p.m. Eastern. The link is in the description. The coupon code is as well. If I'm not in your time zone and you really want one, just email me and we'll try and figure something out. If you're interested in a personal reading other than the live ones, I'm still doing recorded ones. The link for that's also in the description. And yeah, I will see you in my next video.